Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sports City. Yes, Sports City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing well? Well, I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football, accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. So, the fourth round of the FA Cup, the draw has been made, and we're going to find out to see how much of our Reggae Boys are left within the competition. How many of our Jamaican internationals are remaining within the competition? Do we have a situation where a Reggae Boy could face another Reggae Boy? Yes, just like what happened in the third round of the competition, this will also happen in the fourth round of the competition. And just to get your bearings straight, the fourth round of the competition is also known as like the round of 32 of the competition, because you'll have 32 teams left in the competition at the fourth round of the competition. So the draw took place today, and we're going to run through the matches so that you guys are aware, okay, this Jamaican international is going to face this Jamaican international, and so on and so forth, okay? So that everybody is aware. So you guys ready? Because we're going to go through the matches that are ahead and how this impacts things. Okay, good. So as you can see on your screen, you see Watford against Southampton, Blackburn Rovers against Wrexham. Wrexham, who are poised for promotion to League One. Wrexham are on a roll. Bournemouth against Swansea City. Right now, Reggae Boy Jamal Lowe is at Swansea City, but as you know, he's on loan from Bournemouth. So it'll be interesting to see, as because he's on loan from his parent club, if he'll be allowed to take on Bournemouth. So we will see if it's the same situation with that matter. We'll see. Only time will tell there. UTV, says Catsy. What does UTV mean? Well, let me know your thoughts. We continue on as West Bromwich Albion will host Brentford or Wolverhampton Wanderers. So Ethan Pinnock, once Brentford is able to get the better of Wolverhampton Wanderers, then Ethan Pinnock and Brentford will face West Bromwich Albion in the fourth round of the FA Cup. West Ham United will be at home if they can get the better of Bristol City. So West Ham United will face Bristol City. If they get the better of Bristol City, then they'll face Nottingham Forest or Blackpool at home within the FA Cup. Leicester City against Hull City or Birmingham City. So Brandon Cova and Leicester City against Hull City or Birmingham City. We also have Sheffield Wednesday against Coventry. So we're going to have some Jamaican internationals facing each other. Up the Villa. Okay, can't see. Up the Villa, as you say. Cool. So, Sheffield Wednesday against Coventry City. That means Dishon Bernard will take on Joel Latipodir and Casey Palmer. So you realize that whatever happens in that fixture Either one or two Reggae Boys will be advancing to the fifth round of the FA Cup, which will, in a sense, be the round of 16 of the competition. So either Joel Latibeaudiere and Casey Palmer's Coventry or Dishon Bernard's Sheffield Wednesday will advance to the next round of the competition. So we'll see how all of that comes to fruition. And then we move on. Chelsea will face Aston Villa. And as we know, at Chelsea, we have Dijon Whisper Richards against Leon Bailey and Aston Villa. So a compelling clash indeed. So one thing for sure is that we will have a Jamaican international advancing to the round of 16 of the FA Cup for sure. And what a road as well for Leon Bailey as well, because I'll explain. Aston Villa are also within a few points of the leaders, Liverpool, and also within the round of 16 of the UEFA Europa Conference League. So Aston Villa have an opportunity to be able to win a couple of trophies, or at least one trophy this season. So a great chance there. On a Chelsea side of things, it'd be great to see Dijon Whisper Richards make his debut, but only time will tell. We'll wish him all the very best on the next chapter of his career, and we're looking forward to great things. Pagan 180 says, Big up RBC. Big up, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Up next, we have Ipswich Town against Maidstone United. So let me explain this one. Ipswich Town, as we know, has Omari Hutchinson. Maidstone United has Lamar Reynolds. Lamar Reynolds is a forward that plays for Maidstone United, and he was born in Jamaica. Do check out the interview that I did with him quite recently, as Maidstone United are the lowest ranked team left within the FA Cup. They play in the sixth tier of English football, and they're in the round of 32 of the FA Cup. So that is fantastic. They're one of the top 32 teams left remaining in the cup competition. So that in itself is fantastic for the journey that they've had, getting by the likes of Barrow and also getting by Stevenage as well to get into the fourth round of the competition. And now they're playing high-flying Ipswich Town, championship team, and also poised for promotion to the Premier League as well. So it should be an exciting contest at Portman Road, and we look forward to that fixture come January 27. Certainly Lamar Reynolds will be looking forward to that for sure. Liverpool takes on Norwich City over Bristol Rovers. Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. So Manchester City will be on the road against Tottenham Hotspur. So one thing for sure, either Tottenham or the defending champions Manchester City will be going through or being eliminated from the competition. Leeds United, they host Plymouth Argyle within the next round of the FA Cup as well. Crystal Palace or Everton will bat on Luton Town or Bolton Wanderers. So Amari Bell and Luton Town, if they can get the better of Bolton Wanderers, they'll be away to either Crystal Palace or Everton in the next round of the FA Cup. So that's something that we can be wary about and mindful about as well. Sean 3679 says, Hello, Simon. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. We're continuing on and speaking about the FA Cup and also the teams that are remaining within the competition as well. Manchester United will be away from home again. And they played Wigan Athletic, which is a team in the third tier of English football right now. And the team that they're going to play next is either going to be a fourth tier team or a fifth tier team. It could be one of Newport County or Eastleigh FC, who play in the National League. Now, Newport County are based in Wales itself, right? And as we know, who used to play for Newport County, we had Jamil Matt scoring goals for fun there at Newport County, and they have a very, very good song, that they have been able to put together at the club. So that's something to be mindful about in that aspect of things. So that's good from that sort of standpoint. So we continue on in the next element. Eastleigh, a team in the fifth tier of English football. And they have a couple of players that ply their trade, like Ludwig Foncilet from Guadeloupe, and they also have Luca Chalwell from the British Virgin Islands. Great opportunity for him as well to strut his stuff as well. And he's also the first British Virgin Island to play in the FA Youth Cup as well. So quite a key component to this team. So look out for Luca Chalwell as well, making some inroads as well for his team. So that's something for us to be mindful about. And we'll continue along in the FA Cup. We have Sheffield United against Brighton and Hove Albion. And finally, Bobby Reid and Fulham against Newcastle United. That's right. Bobby Reid and Fulham will be at home. That's right. We will have Newcastle United travelling down south to London to face Fulham at Craven Cottage. The likes of Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Callum Wilson, Alexander Isaac, Matt Ritchie, Matt Targett, Lewis Hall, Nick Pope, Jacob Murphy, Joe Willock, Elliot Anderson, Dan Byrne, Sean Longstaff, Lewis Miley will take on Fulham in the next round of the FA Cup. All right. So that is the situation that we have right now. Okay, guys? So that's something for you all to be mindful about. Tidbit, you know who's the longest serving player at Newcastle United right now? His name is Paul Dummett. He was born in Newcastle. He's been at the club now 14 years. Quite a journey, isn't it? Yeah, it's been quite a journey. But that is the situation right now. Sean says he's doing well. Sean, 36 is Happy New Year. All the best to you, sir. All the best to you, sir, for 2024. Shaquille Cairo will play for Mount Pleasant. I think he's going to be an absolute gem for Mount Pleasant Academy, you know. I really, really do think that he's going to be an absolute asset. You know, I'm looking forward to what lies ahead. And I do think that he's going to be able to make a great career. He's 22, and I think he could be that spark for Mount Pleasant that can push them towards a title. A goal scorer, right place at the right time. And that's why I think that Shaquille Cairo will be an asset to the club. And it'll be great to have that diversity within the league. Well, players from Brazil, from Nigeria, from Suriname within the league. And I must tell you, Shaquille Cairo's English is improving. You know, from when I met him in roughly August to where he is right now, you know, his English has tremendously grown. And it's very, very great. And you know, he got Sportsman of the Year in Suriname. So yeah, he's made some tremendous strides in his craft as well. Yeah. And of course, I credit to his performances with Suriname as well. So he's been an asset towards the team. So yeah, Shaquille Cairo. Remember the name. Remember the name Shaquille Cairo. Because in CONCACAF, think about the strides. Winning the Caribbean Club Shield, winning the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, you know, back-to-back titles, and now going to play in the CONCACAF Champions Cup had he stayed at Robin Hood. But I know he's going to be saying to himself, well, I'm going to Jamaica, and I'm going to be focusing on a wider audience. Maybe that will be his mindset. But that's where we are at this point in time, you know? Nathaniel James from Trinidad. Yeah, good ball as well. Kylie Ouvre from Trinidad as well. So some great players. You know, we have Vina Barclay from St. Lucia. There's Jalmara Calvin from Antigua. We have Mackinson Cadet as well from the Turks and Caicos Islands. Quite a number of players that are from overseas that play within the Jamaica Premier League. But Sean, maybe you can give some insights as well. You know, how do people feel about Shaquille Cairo leaving Robin Hood to be able to join Mount Pleasant Academy? I know persons will be looking forward to that, you know, but we press on. We press on, you know. So that is that, you know. And we go into next gear with things. For those of you that tuned in late, welcome aboard. Welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button as well. There are a number of Jamaicans that are left within the FA Cup as well, and I was able to recap the Reggae Boys that are left within the FA Cup, and you know, some that will face each other as well. You look at Joel Latibeaudiere and Casey Palmer. Yeah, they will take on Dishon Bernard and Sheffield Wednesday, and then you go and you have Chelsea against Aston Villa, Dejan Whisper Richards against Leon Bailey and Aston Villa. So that's an interesting tie as well to keep our eyes peeled towards. So that's one to keep an eye on. Liverpool against Norwich City or Bristol. Come on, Norwich. Come on, Bristol. Come on, Bristol. Come on, Bristol. Yeah, so those are some great ties that lie ahead, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's where we are, and we look forward to what lies ahead. You're saying that you give Shaquille Cairo 2 seasons in Jamaica, and after 2 seasons in Jamaica, move somewhere else? That is what you're saying? If that is what you're saying, let me know. Yes, of course, he's not the finished product, but what I will say with Shaquille Cairo is that he's not somebody that I want to give any chances in the 6 yard box because he punishes them. Rebounds from free kicks, corners, shots, he gobbles them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, for me in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup from Robin Hood, there are a few players that stood out to me. One was Jonathan Funkel, the other one was Shaquille Cairo, Franklin Singo de Cromo, Jamilio Richards as well. So that's 4 names that I've made mention about right now. Franklin Singo de Cromo, I feel, also has an opportunity to play in the Eredivisie or even the second tier of Dutch football. Great opportunity to be able to do that. Right, well, Jonathan Funkel needs to be playing for Suriname from yesterday, in my opinion, based on the performances that he has been putting in. So, yeah, that's what I would say in those individuals in particular. So, the FA Cup, folks, I'm interested to hear how you guys feel in relation to which match or matches are you looking forward to the most? Because it's at the end of January that we'll be able to have the next round of the competition so that you all can be mindful and put this in your calendar. The next round of the FA Cup, which is the fourth round, and the winner of this qualifies for the fifth round, and the fifth round is like a round of 16. The fifth round is a round of 16, and I should have the dates here. But one thing for sure when it comes to the FA Cup, there we go. So January 27th, the fourth round. The fifth round is February 28th. The quarterfinals is March 16. So before the next international break, we're going to be down to 4 teams in the FA Cup. You see what I'm saying? So we have lots of FA Cup football to be played before the next international break. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still another whole of February, 3 weeks in March, another 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Another 10 weeks. ADP, yeah. Yeah, good player. Good player. That is true. That is true. And guys, remember that we are in 2024, and 2024 is a leap year. And that means that we're going to have 29 days in the month of February. So, when you put that into perspective, every year of the Olympics, it's a leap year. So, with that being said, 2024, 2028, 2032, 2036, 2040, it's a leap year. Okay? So that's what you can be mindful about. Okay? So, yeah. So it's a leap year, which means we have one more day in this year. One done says one Villa. Okay, so you're saying Aston Villa. You're going for Aston Villa over Chelsea. Okay, all right. I think for me, the game I'm looking forward to the most, I know Chelsea Aston Villa is going to be a mouth-watering encounter for sure. I think Aston Villa will take that. For me, the match of the round is Sheffield Wednesday Coventry. Seeing Dishon Bernard against Joel Latibadir and Casey Palmer. It's going to be a good game. But if I had to call each game, right? Watford over Southampton, Watford. Blackburn or Wrexham, Wrexham. Bournemouth or Swansea, Swansea. West Brom or Brentford or Wolves, Brentford. West Ham or Bristol City or Nottingham Forest versus Blackpool, West Ham. Leicester City versus Hull City or Birmingham City, Leicester. Sheffield Wednesday versus Coventry, Coventry City. Chelsea Aston Villa, Aston Villa. Ipswich versus Maidstone United, Maidstone United. Continue to run. Liverpool against Norwich or Bristol, Norwich. Tottenham versus Man City, Tottenham. Leeds versus Plymouth Argyle, Leeds. Palace or Everton or Luton or Bolton. I'm going to go with Everton in that one. Newport County or Eastleigh against Manchester United. Manchester United. Sheffield United against Brighton. I'm going to go with Brighton. And Fulham against Newcastle. Fulham. So that's what I think about the upcoming fixtures that lie ahead within the FA Cup. I'm interested to hear how you guys feel about those upcoming FA Cup fixtures. How do you feel about those matches? Something to consider, something to think about. So I'm interested to hear. Very, very much so. I'm interested to hear how you feel about it, you know? So do let me know. Okay. Okay, guys. What do you mean, Liverpool? Come on, Liverpool? Who are Liverpool? The pride of Merseyside is a team called Everton. Everton are the pride of Merseyside. Everton, the pride of Merseyside. Everton Football Club. One Chippy, and you're saying Chippy and Whisper will score? I would love that. Having Chippy and Whisper score, fantastic done. That would be amazing. Chippy and Whisper scoring, that would be good. I would love to see that, honestly. Chippy scoring one, Whisper scoring one. Yeah. And you know what, guys? I probably said it before, but I'm going to have to say it again. If I'm being honest with you, come October this year, their agent and father, Craig Butler, should get the Order of Jamaica for the work that he has put in. You know, it's an interesting case with the national awards because you have to be nominated. It's not like a situation where somebody in the government is tracking your process and says, oh, bam, bam, bam. You have to be nominated for a national award. So that's the situation there. So that's how I feel personally about these awards in particular. That it should, yes, I'm not saying do away with the nominations because there's been some great people have done some fantastic work. You know, like today, you know, the president of the Jamaica Football Federation highlighted the work of Alan Skill Cole, Jeffrey Maxwell, you know what I'm saying? And so much other men that have paid a brilliant contribution towards Jamaica. So I feel personally that there should be an addition to a nomination situation where there's an individual that is tracking the progress of persons. How many times have we heard somebody posthumously getting an award? You know what I'm saying? I say give somebody their flowers when they're alive and well. You know what I'm saying? When they're alive and well and able to receive it. That's how I feel. And I hope you guys can appreciate what I've said. IT says one Salah. Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Running down the wing. Catsy says Chippy on fire. Yeah. A week that played together with Lottie and Palm at Coventry, also for Suriname. That's a very good point, you know. That's a very good point, you know. Cov, what's a team, you know. Milan Van Ewig, yeah, good player. Very, 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 very good player. Born in Amsterdam, and I believe he is born to Surinamese parents. Milan Van Ewig, he's a right back, 23-year-old right back. Had some time on other than Haag and Herenveen. Now, of course, parading his talent at Coventry, you know? So that's the situation there. Liverpool quadruple what? Oh, quadruple defeat. Oh yeah, man. One that says absolute fire. One that says my ball of that. LFC for the FOPLE. Yeah, man. 5 consecutive losses on the trot. Yeah, man. One that says yes, he should. Absolutely. Somerville and Pirro also from Leeds United. Good players. Very, very good players. General Quatch says blessings. Blessings, General. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Catsy. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it greatly. Really, really do. I just will keep doing my best, so that you guys are will keep doing my best, so that you all are aware. You know? So guys, FA Cup draw. You guys' thoughts about how it has transpired, how everything has went? Yeah, I want to know. Leon Bailey versus Whisper, Joel Latibody and Casey Palmer against Dishon Bernard. Which one for you stands out the most? Which one? Which one for you stands out the most? I'm curious. Oh, how will they do the FA Cup? All right, so teams in the FA Cup are not seeded, Mr. Huey. They're not seeded. Your team name is assigned a ball number. So Arsenal, ball number 1, Liverpool, ball number 2, Manchester United, ball number 3, Chelsea, ball number 4. You put all the balls into a pan, you shake it up, and you pull out the ball. And let's say the first ball that pulls out is ball number 3. That's Manchester United. So Manchester United will be at home. And the next ball that being pulled out is ball number 1. That's Arsenal. So that means that Manchester United will host Arsenal in the FA Cup. I hope that gives you a little bit of clarity as well. Yeah. League Cup as well. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. And guess what, guys? We're in the semi-finals of the FA of the League Cup. And we got Middlesbrough against Chelsea and Liverpool against Fulham. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Well, Bobby, we get to the final, you see? Bobby, we get to the final and scores! Bobby De Cordova Reed. That'd be fantastic. That would be fantastic. I would absolutely love that. That'd be great. Yep, good game. Yes. Mr. Evans, he's a Chelsea player. So just like every player in the squad, he has a chance. And this is the FA Cup. And the FA Cup, you get opportunities to play. And this is at the end of January. Yes, I was just going to speak about this young man right here that you made mentioned about, 27-year-old. He can also operate in midfield as well, Sean. He can also operate in midfield. Born in Amsterdam as well, played for Dutch under-20 team and received his first call for Suriname back in March of this year. So has played championship football at Charlton, League One as well, and now playing his trade at Middlesbrough. An interesting chapter of his career, I must say. So, yeah, I know him quite well. Yeah, Bobby Reed scores bangers. It's Bobby Reed. Goal. Yeah. Pity that Cody Gakpo decided to go to Liverpool, though. He could have been elsewhere, you know. Cody Gakpo could have been at United. He could have been at City. He could have been at Chelsea. But why did he choose Liverpool? Why, Cody? Why? Dutch Football of the Year 2021, 2022, Eredivisie Player of the Month twice, Eredivisie Team of the Month 3 times in a row, Eredivisie Champion, KNVB Cup winner, Johan Cruyff Shield winner twice. Cody Gakpo, the 24-year-old. So that's the situation, you know? So, yeah. Exciting times in the FA Cup. Di Lorenzo, he's a Chelsea player, and this is the FA Cup. And you know what the FA Cup means? Opportunities. So we wish Leon Bailey, Wispo, Joey Latibadir, Dishon Bernard, Casey Palmer, and all the Jamaican internationals that are in England and remaining in the FA Cup all the best to make their presence felt within training to be part of team selection for the fourth round of the FA Cup. Tuffy Ruddy says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, Tuffy Ruddy. How are things? So the fourth round of the FA Cup, the draw has been made, and we are anticipating some exciting matches on our hands. Folks, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Which match are you looking forward to? Yes, I watched Coventry against Oxford. Coventry hit Oxford for 6. That was a good game. Dexter Daps against Dexter. Bobby Reed against Dexter Lembekiso. You know, that was a good game as well. So there have been some exciting games within the competition so far. Folks, what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it,
we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share. That all right?
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and share button below.